And now, to our last speaker, Professor Yael Seligsohn-Henkin, the elder daughter of Hani and Uri, an excellent researcher at the Department of Communication Disorders, Tel Aviv University, and head of Hearing, Speech, and Language Center, Sheba Medical Center. One moment, Yael. As a chair, I'm now giving myself a permission to say some more words about Uri, this time purely personal, as an introductory note to Yael's address. Working together at the university led to a wonderful friendship with Uri and Hani. This friendship accompanied us through joys and also hardships. We spent memorable trips together, always enjoying great talks, great sense of humor, and unique support. When Amiram, my late husband, was hospitalized, and it was not an easy or a short hospitalization, Uri would come every day to visit him. His warm, generous, kind, and professional presence instilled confidence also among the professional team that surrounded us. Hani gave us the same support. And once again, I see before my eyes, in all its splendor, the wonderful 70-year-old love between Hani and Uri. The great privilege that befell to each of them to walk together in the circle of life, and the wonderful family they created, the children, all with us, Yali, Gabi, Dani, their spouses, grandchildren, some of them are with us, and great-grandchildren, they are not with us yet. A wonderful family which was a great source of joy and pride for Uri. Please, Yali.
So, good evening, everyone. Dear Professor Harel, Professor Cohen, Professor Coller, dear distinguished guests, dear family and friends that are here with us today and online. On behalf of my mother, Hani, and my brothers, Gabi and Dani, and the rest of our family, I would like to thank the Israel Academy of Sciences for organizing this exceptional symposium in memory of our father, Uri Seligsohn. I'm sure that if he were here with us today, he would have been honored and grateful, though would more than likely be blushing. He was extremely proud to be a member of the prestigious Israel Academy of Sciences. You've heard about our father's remarkable physician-scientist career, his leadership, his unwavering dedication to research in the field of thrombosis and hemostasis, his unparalleled commitment to improving patient care and outcomes, and his exceptional mentorship and teaching, nurturing generations of physicians. One of his greatest passions, as you've heard, especially since he became a member of the Israel Academy of Sciences in 2001, was to promote and empower physicians working in hospitals to be actively involved in research. He was an active member of a steering committee led by Professor Ruth Arnon during 2007-2008, which focused on the evaluation of the current state of basic biomedical and clinical research in Israel, its degree of support, and its comparison to other Western countries. After a year and a half of intense work, the committee produced a detailed report, and its main recommendations were to establish a national fund for basic, clinical, and translational research, and to raise an amount of $100 million. This was a significant conceptual game changer that was very challenging to execute. Acting on his passion to promote the physician-scientist model, in 2011, he recruited Professor Shai Israeli, and a then young physician scientist, Professor Benny Dekel, to organize a symposium titled Frontiers of Medical Research in Israel, Inauguration Conference of the Israel Society of Physician Scientists, that was held here at the Israel Academy of Sciences. As described by Professor Dekel a few days ago, he works with me at Sheba, Uri was enthusiastic, excited, and devoted, as he was always about everything that he thought was important and in setting the grounds for this important initiative, the Physician Scientist Initiative. Admittedly, for many years, he was very frustrated and actually disappointed that the development of this initiative was very slow. Unfortunately, he was not in good enough health to learn about the significant impact of the COVID pandemic that the COVID pandemic had on the understanding of the urgent need to accomplish the Arnon Committee recommendations from 2008. I'm sure that the recently announced Mavri program, which was talked about today, supporting the physician-scientist model, would have made him very happy. He would also be happy to know that after his passing, the Sheba Medical Center, together with our family, founded the annual Uri's Award to fund research grants for young physician scientists. The first rounds of grants was awarded last October in the annual meeting of the Israel Society of Hematology and Transfusion Medicine. And finally, on a personal note, we were fortunate to have a unique father, a man of integrity and values, a true role model for those he came in contact with in his personal, professional, and military life. We always looked up to him. He was a source of inspiration and wisdom, always relying on his ambition, diligence, pursuit of excellence, combining it all with his modesty, wonderful sense of humor, and warmth. We miss him tremendously. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Yael. So, we still carry the sorrow of silence, the suffering and the painful days which led to the loss of Uri. Yet, we can regard ourselves very fortunate to have had Uri as a friend, scientist, physician, a unique person who enriched our personal life and who contributed immensely to the health of his patients and to the welfare of society. I thank you all, Hani, the whole family, the speakers, for your great contributions, and also the audience here and at home for being with us. Again, thanks to Gidi Rechavi for organizing this wonderful conference. Many thanks to Dr. Yael Ben Chaim, in charge of the Sciences Division of the Academy, and to the great staff of the Academy for an excellent, dedicated, and thoughtful organization. I see also another former president of the Academy, Professor Menachem Ya'ari. Thank you for coming. So, thank you all with a hope for peaceful and healthy days. Thank you.